Good afternoon and welcome to the beautiful McAnally Center here in Greencastle, Indiana. Basketball and a football Saturday? Oh, yeah. Sign me up. It's the Gobbler Games, the fourth annual edition, and Walter Gordon, Trey Minot here with you to bring you the first couple of games that we will air on our airwaves here on the Indiana Sports Network. And Trey, are you tired of leftovers yet?
I've had my fair share of them, Walt, that's for sure. So it was some good eating. I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving, but I don't know where I'd rather be on this snowy Saturday
Absolutely.
afternoon, but inside the beautiful McAnally Center here, getting ready to watch some good basketball at the high school
I,
level.
I think I'd like to emphasize inside because there's blowing and snowy conditions. I know they forecasted a few inches of snow. I didn't have too much trouble on my way over here. Got out nice and early, and folks, and then if you're headed over to the game over here to the McAnally Center at some point today, which I hope you are. Make sure you be safe, be careful. You give yourself plenty of time to stop. No road rage out there today, right?
No, no. There's one thing I can assure you. If it were not inside, you'd be doing these games alone because I would not be outside right now.
I don't know that I'd be doing them. It's
Yeah.
cold out there. I know that a lot of individuals are excited about the collection of games that we have today. Of course, 7 games in total. A couple of them already in the books. Bloomfield was a winner a moment ago, and North Central Farmersburg was a winner in game number 1. I mean, here we are, game number 3. Cloverdale and North Vermillion, the Clovers and the Falcons, two teams that are not accustomed to playing each other, but it should be a very interesting contest.
Yeah, I think we're in store for some good basketball here. Cloverdale with a 6'10" sophomore
Yeah.
that's really rounding into form for them. And you look over on the other side of the ball with North Vermillion, only 9 kids on the
Yeah,
roster, but what is it? One, two, three, 5 of them 6 foot
that's
tall
right.
or bigger. So a little bit of size down there to kind of compete with Ish and the 6'10" on Cloverdale side. So interested to see what this matchup brings. There's two teams I'm not exactly familiar with, so I'm really excited to watch how this one plays out.
Of course, a lot of people, you look at the coaches roaming the sidelines, a lot of people will see familiar faces, of course, for Cloverdale. Coach Joey Hart in his second season here at Cloverdale. And then on the opposite side for North Vermillion, Coach Phil Leonard, his first season at North Vermillion, but definitely not his first rodeo head coaching of being head coach of a high school basketball squad.
Yeah, I mean, North Vermillion should be much improved. New first year coach, but like you said, brings a lot of experience. And at
Yes,
the high school level, that does a lot for a group.
sure does.
Bringing in somebody that can control these kids' nerves and calm them down in the big moments. I think you're going to see North Vermillion put up a good fight here, and I think we're just going to have a good basketball game all the way around.
It's Cloverdale and North Vermillion right here on the Indiana Sports Network. We'll step aside and come back, get you set for action for game number 3, our first game on the Indiana Sports Network.
You can get the latest high school and college sports information plus great original sports stories at xlhsports.com. Check it out today. You'll be glad you did.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes has the mission of leading every coach and every athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. Through camps and huddles, character coaches, and special events, we are making an impact in West Central Indiana. Check out where you can get involved at our website, wcindianafca.org. FCA, we are the heart and soul in sports.
Fearless Designs is your champion for the finest in laser engraving. Fearless Designs does everything from trophies, hats, key rings, knives, signs, glassware, ceramic mugs, and insulated mugs. Fearless Designs is an Indiana company serving the entire United States. No order is too large and no order is too small. Contact Fearless Designs for all your promotional needs.
You are watching the 5th annual Gobbler Games.
Well, here we are, just a couple of minutes away, about a minute away from the introduction of the starting lineup. These teams are getting their last warm-ups It's just an exciting day when you have all these teams collected in this beautiful venue, ready to really get after it here to start their season in a lot of cases. Other cases is their second game of the season, but just early on, maybe some jitters for these clubs, and sometimes coaches trying to figure out exactly what they have.
Yeah, I mean, early on, the game we'll call later with Northview, it's going to be their first game of the season. So teams are just trying to see what they
Yep.
got and what they're about here. But if you are out and about and you can get here safely, I'm not sure why you wouldn't be here. You still
Right.
got 5 games to go, including this one. $10 gets you in for the rest of the day. So if you ain't got no place to be and you want to watch some good high school basketball, get on down here to the McAnally Center.
I mean, if you're going to come just for the last game, you're not getting your bang for your dollar. I mean, they'll still take your $10,
Of course.
but don't think you're going to get like Dale Donuts rates
Nope.
and get
Nope.
half price or something like that. No, you must come on down here to the gym, pay your $10 now, and hunker down.
Yep.
Cloverdale and the Falcons of North Vermillion. Well, let's meet the starters for
The
Cloverdale.
starting lineups.
Number 3, Evan Mann. Number 24, Donovan Newby. Number 30, Trey Shable. Number 31, Ishmael Kiteka. And number 33, Tobias Hart. And now let's meet the starters for North Vermillion. Number 10, Lane Thomman. Number 11, Tegan Dowers. Number 12, Tegan Leonard. Number 24, Graham Young. And number 33, Andre Bucas.
And your starting lineups, as you heard for the Clovers, Mann, Newby, Shable, Kiteka, and Hart. And for the Falcons, Thoman, Dow, Leonard, and Bucas. And a couple of players that you folks you'll really enjoy watching here today. The sophomore, as you mentioned, Trey, Ishmael Kiteka. Um, is a young man that intrigued people all year long, and then also in that sophomore class, his counterpart Tegan Leonard can absolutely fill it up. So a couple of guys that folks will have been talking about, wanting to see, and looking forward to see here today. As it sounds like we're having a moment of silence, but we're actually not. Maybe we're waiting on the basketball. I don't know exactly what we're waiting on. We're waiting on 1 o'clock to. Well, it's not exactly 1 o'clock. That is what we're waiting on, I think.
Yeah, we're just waiting to get
Okay.
started. We got less than a minute, so.
Yeah. It's got so quiet. It's like
it did.
we're having a moment of silence. What's going on? But kind of a weird way to start a basketball game. You come out, have your warm ups, get ready, and then you get quiet for a minute. My gosh. Here we are. Clovers with the first possession. North Vermillion in man-to-man. In the paint. And up and good for Newby. His first bucket. Teams in games first. Quickly down court. Rebound by Bucas. And up and in. First foul on
2 is good for Hart.
Kiteka.
And that's the one thing at this level with a kid that big is if he doesn't get his body in the right spot, he's going to get a lot of those fouls called, and he's going to be sitting the bench more, and he's going to be playing. So early foul on Kiteka, not even 30 seconds into the game, something for Coach Hart he's going to have to monitor.
Three-point opportunity is good. And instantly we get some defensive pressure. I like that.
I do too. North Vermillion knows that they've got to be able to control this game with their defense. So full court pressure picking up after the three-point play. You like to see that.
Tegan Leonard tipped the ball out of bounds, and it will be baseline right. And this time, Hart can't move. Got to be stationary. He is. Gets the ball inbound to Newby. Leonard hounding him. He crossed the 10-second line. 3-point from the right side up, no good. Great box out. And a second foul. Oh, my. A second foul on Kiteka as he was trying to reach around Bucas. Coach Hart asking, hey, what's going on here?
I'm not
He
sure
can't
I
believe it.
necessarily agree with that one,
I
Walt, as
don't.
Bucas had both of his hands wrapped around Kateka to keep him out of there. So
Yep.
that was more of a foul on Bucas, in my opinion, but the referees didn't see it that way, and Kateka's going to head to the bench.
In the game is Artravian Henderson.
Okay. So now he's calling it just out of bounds, and Kateka is not going to pick up a foul there.
That is massive confusion right off the bat. Oh, my.
So take the foul away from Kateka. That's only his first, but I don't know that I've seen that one more.
Well,
Ooh,
he'll be
that
coming
was
back
different.
in soon.
He should be.
Cloverdale in a zone. Good ball movement thus far for North Vermillion.
And they are getting high up there on that zone, Walt, as they are really being aggressive at the top of the key.
Got it in the corner to Dowers. He swings it. Dowers wide open. He'll take this three. No good. Great board by Leonard. Bounce.
Oh.
Goes up. No good.
Misses the chippy.
And a great rebound by Newbie of Cloverdale to clear it.
Man, North Vermillion had two good looks and couldn't knock either one of them down there.
Newbie gets it to Henderson. Three-point opportunity is good. Tobias Hart. 5-3 early Cloverdale. Once again, exceptional ball movement. 3-point up, 3-point down, Lane Thoman.
You really like to see that type of ball movement there from North Vermillion, Walt. Would the ball hit the floor once?
Yeah, maybe.
You can hear Coach Hart marking orders, getting them in their offensive set.
Three-pointer from the left side this time is no good. Here comes North Vermillion, the Falcons, bringing this thing up with Thoman. Ball hopping like a hot potato. Corner three is air ball. Here comes Hart.
I tell you what, though, I really like what North Vermillion's doing on the offensive side, attacking that zone.
Me too. Hart with the stutter, the spin, he travels.
Yep, he's going to get him on the travel there.
And back in the game is Kateka, who a foul was given and a foul was taken. I just haven't seen that before as they registered the foul. But there was some confusion. The referee said he didn't call a foul. He just called out of bounds and white ball.
Yeah, it was massive confusion. Everybody kind of stood looking at everybody until the ref took control and said, I did not call that foul. I just called it out of bounds.
6-5. Falcons up by a tally.
Oh,
and a turnover.
Giveaway.
Here comes man. Newbie, short. Kateka gets fouled. He called that one more demonstratively, I think, to make sure that everybody in the building knew he was calling the foul.
Well,
a little sarcasm in that.
Yeah, but that's exactly what Cloverdale needs to do right there. They get a shot up, allows Kentucky to go down there and try to control that offensive rebound. I really thought that it was a shooting foul, but they called it on the ground there, so kind of interesting there.
Deep inbounds pass. Didn't get control until he was across the 10-second line, so it was no over and back.
I think
but
it was
very
easier
close.
just to allow it rather than call the foul. Look at the battle between Kateka and Bucas down there. Bucas trying to hold his ground. Kateka just trying to shove him out a little bit.
Baseline run. Here comes a three by man. No good. And he gets his own rebound. You got to box out the shooter, man. Johnny on the spot. 7-6 Clovers.
That is something at the high school level you just are encouraged to see because it doesn't happen nearly enough.
Three-pointer short by Thoman. Tipped out of bounds by Bucas. Here comes Cloverdale with the ball.
You try to teach these kids at an early age to follow your shot because you never know what's going to happen, and that was it right there. Man just able to scoop it up and easy score.
And a turnover. Shot blocked by Newbie and corralled by Shable. Here he comes galloping. He tried to get it to Kateka, who wasn't ready for the ball. Oh, they say it's tipped by North Vermillion.
Whew. I thought that went right off the hip of Kateka out of bounds.
Boy, if you're running that break and you're on the block, you got to be looking for that ball.
Yeah, at that size, you have to be looking for it
Yes.
because all you got to do is give it to him.
He traveled.
Yep.
Walk didn't gather. A couple of turnovers so far by Cloverdale. 1 point game, 7-6. North Vermillion, who is the home team, down 1 point. Clover staying in that zone. North Vermillion continuing to do a great job moving the ball. Corner three, once again, is good. Tegan Dowers. And a great drive by Shable. He gets his first bucket and quickly down the floor. North Vermillion waste no time. Graham Young.
And look at the ball movement on both sides as it's just a race.
Back and forth we go. The tip in off the miss goes to Kateka.
Cleans it up. We're tied at 11. Another good entry pass
Pump
down
fake
low.
and a block. Clean block. Stays on this end as Graham Young saw the big man standing there at his face and was like, uh-oh.
You love to see that, though, as Kateka was able to understand and realize he goes straight up and stays right there so he doesn't get that second foul called on him early.
Kateka was not one to be in foul trouble much last year. I think, though, for the whole year, he only, committed, I think, less than 60 fouls for the whole season.
Really good for a freshman with that kind of size because if he can polish that part of his game off, he's going to stay on the floor a lot more, and that's just going to lead to easy buckets.
Tegan Leonard taking the ball out, baseline left. Watch him after he passes it in. Goes to Bukas off the glass. Very nice.
Beautiful pass from Leonard there to set that up.
Quickly down court. Kateka, an easy two. What pace that has broken out. We got a 13-13 tie.
You're talking, you got 3 minutes left in the first quarter, and these guys are running up and down like racehorses.
Henderson shadowing Leonard everywhere he goes.
North Vermillion trying to slow it down a little bit, work a good shot. Good entry pass. Bukas with the easy two there. So they take a 2-point lead now.
You love the little teardrop there.
Oh, yeah.
No putting the ball on the floor. Here comes Shable. Up top. Oh, and he missed the tip-in dunk. Here comes North Vermillion. 1 on 3. He's going to take it away. It should be a charge.
Nope.
We saying out of bounds?
No call. No call, just out of bounds.
He was out of control.
And the Shable to take a lob, just timing just a little bit off, or that would have been a big jam on the other end.
They're asking for some perspiration to be wiped up running the floor. I want to thank our sponsors, XLA Sports, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Verdale National Bank, Warren Tire, and York Automotive. Boy, Warren Tire, on a day like today, you got to make sure your tires are in decent condition. Bukas underneath, offensive foul.
Okay.
On the screener, I think. They got Dowers.
Yep. He's going to get Dowers on the foul there. Dowers having a conversation with the ref, asking, what'd I do? What'd I do?
Tegan Dowers for North Vermillion.
Now
Ref
Coach
politely
Leonard
telling him he got up under him, gave him a little knee shove.
Coach Leonard getting a good explanation there.
Appears to be okay with it.
Yeah, you got to. Well, Coach Leonard's a pretty mild-mannered fella.
Yeah.
You got to like when the coaches ask for an explanation and then get it. Ooh, boy, tough inbounds pass. Kateka on the block. Stops. And he misses. Here comes Dowers. Quick pass down low to Young. Use the left. Bukas clears it up. Kateka the foul. He's got 2 now. Or is that 3? No, that's 2.
Second personal, second team foul.
So it's going to be free throws for
At the line,
Bukas.
number 33,
Boy, just great pace. Trey, that we have in this game.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting up and down the floor, and North Vermillion's using that quickness to be able to get Kateka in the early foul trouble, as that's going to change the dynamic for Cloverdale quite a bit, as he's going to have to go to the bench, and Henderson's going to enter back into the game. So immediately the size shrinks for Cloverdale.
Bucas already 9 points on the afternoon, and a turnover. Are we saying this
kickball? Kickball out of bounds.
Okay, I was looking for a signal.
Yep. And the first thing that jumps out to me in this size matchup difference here is Bucas may be 4 inches shorter than Kateka, but he is very polished on the offensive side of the ball. He knows what to do with it when he gets it.
In the game, and it was a turnover.
Okay,
Clutto,
it was.
Klugo, and Grubbs in for North Vermillion with 2 minutes on the clock, as you see on your screen.
Cloverdale staying in this high zone. North Vermillion doing a good job getting it out, circling it. Man cutting to the middle. Nobody open yet. Swing it to the other side of the floor. Gets down in the corner. He's going to take it baseline and gets in. Pretty much unattended right there is Graham Young with an easy 2. North Vermillion's opened up a 6-point lead here with 1:30 to go.
Got to work on transition defense, though. It's quickly down the other end. Evan, man, he's got 4. That was too easy multiple times. Clover's getting down the floor almost unabated.
Well, I like what I see from the 5'11 sophomore Evan Mann for Cloverdale.
Yep. Me too. Free throw line jumper, no good. Tipped, but corralled by Shable. Here he comes, tipped from behind. It's going to be Cloverdale basketball. Coach Leonard claps his hands. A little bit better on the get back that time.
I'll tell you what, though, Trey Shable is going to put all sorts of pressure on North Vermillion if he gets the ball in the open court, because he's got one speed, and that's fast and downhill.
That's right. He does have one speed.
And you like it, because if you got a guard that can handle the basketball and break that pressure, you want him to go as far as he can with it.
Yep. Like to see him use that bounce a little bit lower. Ooh, Henderson with the athletic grab. And Shable, the 3 is good. Trey Shable, he's got 5 in the quarter.
And just like that, Cloverdale brings it back to a 1-point game with a turnover now, pushing the ball up floor. Shable with the kick out to Mann. Short. Shable gets the rebound. Mann going to swing it around to the top. Good drive there by, who was that? Newby again. Newby with a good downhill drive, and the Clovers take a 1-point lead. North Vermillion here maybe looking at holding for the last shot of the first quarter.
Three-point opportunity, no good. Here come the Clovers with 20 seconds.
I would definitely think Cloverdale's going to slow it down and take the last shot here, Walt, with 15 seconds to play in a 1-point lead.
Newby's got it, Young on it. Shable now. Klugo looking at him. Watch the carry. Newby in the corner, no good. High off the glass, bounces 20-19. The lead for the Clovers after 1. High-scoring affair. We'll be right back.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
20-19, Trey, what breakneck pace that we had in the last, 4 or 5 minutes of the quarter.
And it just seemed like the ball hardly touched the floor as they were just racing up and down on both ends, trying to get good looks. But very competitive first quarter as we're seeing good action here in the third game of the day as Cloverdale, after 1 with a 20-19 lead. What do you expect here in the second quarter, Walt?
Same thing. To be honest with you, same thing. The one thing I would really need to see for North Vermillion is transition defense. You can't let Cloverdale bust down, getting these 2-on-1s, 2-on-nones. I mean, that's just you have to get back. So that means your floor balance on the offensive end is not exactly what it should be if you don't have anybody back off of a miss. So they got to clean that up.
Yeah, Cloverdale. I mean, 7-0. 7-0 run to end the first quarter there to grab the lead because North Vermillion kind of looked like they were trying to stretch it out there, going up 6 and controlling it. But you're right. I mean, that defense there, they just couldn't stop the transition of Cloverdale.
And North Vermillion has the ball to start quarter number 2. As Clover's yet to see a man-to-man defense. They're doing a great job on Tegan Leonard. He hasn't even, I don't believe he's got a shot attempt. I think Leonard is doing a good job being selective and not rushing. That time, another turnover for North Vermillion. Quick shot. Young with the rebound. Here come the Falcons and Dowers.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that, Walt, as I feel like North Vermillion's got to get Tegan Leonard involved in this game in a little bit because
he'll get there.
Cloverdale's doing a really good job of chasing him all over the place.
Young, good. Right in that same spot where you saw Andre Bucas. Young has 6 now. The big men for the Falcons doing an exceptional job picking their spots.
Well, you like to see it when they catch that ball in the middle like that, turn and assess the defense, and they're ready to shoot.
Yep. Now the Falcons in a bit of a zone. Baseline run, too easy.
Yeah, if you're going to play that, you got to cut that baseline off.
Back and forth goes the lead. Clover's up 1.
That defensive position, you got to use the baseline as your friend there, Walt, and push him towards it and get him out of bounds.
At some point, Leonard's going to get tired of fooling around. He's going to pop a deep one.
Well, right now, he is being chased all over the floor by, who's that, Hart? And Hart's doing a really good job on him.
And there's the trade-off, though. Graham Young under the basket, all alone once again, collecting points 7 and 8. Back up 1 on the Falcons.
That was another different big man there with Grubbs in the middle. He catches it, turns, finds the open look.
Up, no good. Here comes Leonard looking. And there was a little bit being too aggressive. That time he wanted to score.
He's trying to
the ball
force
over.
It. Oh,
and a steal by Leonard. Gets into the paint. Nice drop off.
That's a good looking pass right there, Walt.
Lane Thoman.
As much as he was a little too aggressive on the play before that, he makes the right decision there with the drop off and the easy bucket. North Vermillion's up 3 now.
Quick 3 on the left wing is good by Tobias Hart. He's got 1 3 in each quarter. He's got 6, tied at 25.
Just up and down the floor action here. It's what you like to see.
Corner, baseline drive, mid-range, no good. Hart, strong rebound.
You know, if you're Coach Phil Leonard for North Vermillion, at what point do you decide to just give Tegan Leonard the ball and see if he can create something, Walt?
Maybe now. Here comes Leonard right now. See if he gives it up. Defense, he got the screen. Oh, it's an excellent pass. The thing about the young man is very unselfish, going to make the right play. So if he wants to, he can put his foot down. But I like the fact that he's continuing to make the right play. But sometimes you have to scheme a little bit better to get your guy open to get him a touch.
Yeah, and that was the right decision. Young was right there, just passed a little too much zip on it, and Young wasn't ready for it. But Tegan Leonard, very heady play there, and I'm with you. I like to see the fact he's not forcing it too much in a close game like this. You know he's their scorer, but he's making the right play, and North Vermillion's, crew is keeping him in it.
Three-pointer again, wide open. Donovan Newby. He's got 9. There's your first look. Ooh, soft touch in and out to take the rebound.
Rolled around every part of the rim, Walt. He's getting there, and when he gets it going, it's going to be fun.
Got to step out on Tobias Hart. He'll pop one in your eye hole, just like he did right there. That's his third 3. A 6-point lead for the Clovers. Biggest of the game either way.
Cloverdale loves to shoot the 3 ball.
Yes, they do, especially the wide open ones. Kateka got just stood there and was big. They moved the ball around and got Young with the bucket.
Yeah, Young.
He's going to shoot it. You got to step out and guard
Why
these
wouldn't
guys. You got to step out and guard them.
There's a little heat check right there, Walt.
It's a walk-up three-point shot. Leonard with the ball now.
And now, if I'm North Vermillion, I'm trying to get the ball into Bucas and have him attack Kateka and try to pick up that third foul.
He's got it
Go
right
at it.
now. Free throw line, elbow, up, rim, glass, net.
He got the soft touch and put it in, but I wanted to see him put one in Kateka's chest there and see if he could draw that third foul.
Three-pointer up and down. Tobias Hart has 9 in the quarter. You got to change something up defensively, North Vermillion, because they are getting torched
Tobias
beyond
Hart's
the arc.
unconscious at the moment from behind the three-point line.
Ball swings, Dowers has it. Three-pointer up, short by Thoman. Good rebound by Bucas. He's got 4 in the quarter, 13 for the game. Walk up three again. That's a practice three. And a foul. That's nothing but a practice three right there. You're just walking straight up to the line, and you're getting an open three-point shot. That's a practice three. I'm calling a timeout, and I'm talking about something defensively.
If I'm Coach Leonard, yes, I'm with you. I'm calling a timeout, and I am getting in my boys because you've allowed him to walk into 4 or 5 of them here in this second quarter. And they're lucky he hasn't made them all because this lead would be very large on the other side.
Kateka off of the make. Gets the three-point play. He's up to 7 in the game. He'll come out. I like the fact they're getting him out. He gave him a couple minutes. Now you get him out to make sure he doesn't pick up his third foul in the second quarter. Quick timeout by North Vermillion. We'll be right back.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Here at Mossy Oak Properties, Indiana Land and Lifestyle, we know dirt. Last year, this piece of property produced 50 acres of beans. It's a little low on nitrogen, and the pH is 6.8.
Oh, and they also had cattle on here.
When it comes to knowing your ground, isn't it important to have a realtor who does as well?
And that's no bull.
For all your Indiana land needs, check us out at indianalandandlifestyle.com. We are your Indiana land specialists.
37-31 as we come out of the break. Falcons trying to cut into this 6-point advantage that the Clovers hold. Cloverdale just super hot beyond the three-point arc, especially here in the second quarter.
And if you're North Vermillion, when does Tegan Leonard decide to fire one from deep and get rolling?
I wouldn't mind trying to put him. I know they're sitting a player with him, but I wouldn't mind putting Leonard at the free throw line area where Bucas is. Turnover. Did he stay in bounds? He did. Cloverdale has it.
There's active hands by man there on that side for the Clovers, and he picks up the steal.
Bucas want to make sure he doesn't pick up his third foul on Henderson. Once again, wide open three. Hart missed that one. Numbers.
Good pass.
For the Falcons.
Oh man.
He had visions of grandeur.
As Thoman just needs to make the easy play there and lay it in instead of trying to switch hands in the air.
Cloverdale dodged a bullet. They still have a 6-point lead. Nearing 1 minute to go in the half. Been a very entertaining half.
It's been kind of the Tobias Hart show here in the second quarter for the Clovers.
He's got 9 of these points for his team. Whoa, not where you want to pick up the ball.
No. Shable able to break the pressure. Looking for man. He takes the three, and that's short.
Yep, here comes the Falcons. Ooh,
Dowd
just the
steal
giveaway.
by Shable. Did stay in bounds.
He's lucky because Dowd just put it right into pocket of Shable, and Shable just will swipe it.
Emmett Klugo.
Klugo going to check in here for North Vermillion. 47 seconds to play here in the first half. Tegan Leonard slowly bringing the ball up court, assessing the defense. He swings it to the side, now back up top here. Leonard with it, gets it in the middle to Bucas, down low to Young. Nice easy jumper for two. 37-34, 30 seconds left.
Good for Young.
Cloverdale going to get it inbounds with the pressure. Shable bringing it up, guarded by Leonard. They double, they get it off to Hart. He goes baseline, gets turned. Back up top, Shable content to hold the ball. Leonard coming out high. Shable splits the double team. A little floater for two. 39-33. Is North Vermillion even going to get a shot off here to end the half? Leonard from half court. No, off the rim. Oh, that's going to bring us to halftime, folks. As a good, entertaining first half. Cloverdale with the lead, 39-33. We will be right back after this timeout.
You are watching the 5th annual Gobbler Games.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Baloney's from our family to yours.
Do you have experience as a licensed plumber? Local 157 is looking for you. Payment packages with benefits over $65 an hour. We're the place to find comfort in your career. Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Local 157. Kickstart a comfortable life.
Hi, I'm Steve Guernsey, and this is my account. When my brother and I decided to open a hardware store here in Brazil, Indiana, it was really important for us to stay local. Since the beginning, Riddell National Bank has been instrumental in all aspects of our business. The financing department has been wonderful. They've also helped us with some financing for our digital sign and for our roof. And most recently, they're helping us with our expansion. They are there to be a partner with you, and I tell you, they've been a really, really good asset for us.
Sports the way they are meant to be, live, up close, and personal on Indiana Sports Network.
It's time for the halftime report on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, here we are, 39-33 here, halftime of our first game, the Shootout's third game. Of course, the first game won by North Central of Farmersburg. Second game won by Bloomfield going away. And here we are, the Clover is up 39-33 on the Falcons of North Vermillion. What are your impressions of that first half?
A lot of action up and down the floor.
Yeah.
North Vermillion doing a really good job of getting the ball to the middle and getting their big men involved, but they got to step out on Tobias Hart and those three-point shooters for Cloverdale, as they are giving them way too many easy looks, Walt.
You know, a lot of times it's pick your poison. I don't think a defense can take away everything most times. But when Ish Kateka is not in the game and you're not worried about the low post threat, giving up three-pointers is inexcusable.
Yeah, I mean, because they're staying in that zone, but their rotation is just too slow, as the Clovers are doing a good job throwing it over to the top and finding the open man. They're being unselfish, but like you said, there's no excuse when Kateka's not on the floor. They're not worried about anything else down low. You got to get out to the shooters, and that really is the difference. Is Cloverdale on the other side in that zone is doing a really good job of staying high and keeping a hand, especially in Tegan Leonard's face and their other shooters, to where they're giving up some of those buckets in the middle, but they are not allowing all those three-pointers.
You know, when you look at who the coach is for Cloverdale, you can see why their zone is pretty darn good, because he's played a lot of zone in his career.
Yeah, you know, you remember the Linton teams of old when Coach Hart was there, and boy, that defense was tough to penetrate in that zone. I mean, you couldn't get anything off on them, it seemed like at times.
Well, you know, these teams do have two more quarters to go, and we talked about you asked me what do I expect in the second quarter. I said the same thing. After a 20-19 advantage for Cloverdale in quarter number one, quarter number two, 19-14. So when you put up 33 points in a high school contest and a half, you're doing pretty darn good. But then you give up 39, and you're like, boy, we're maybe a little bit not where we want to be.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more, probably go to the sponsors and give them a thanks, but we're going to take a quick break here at the halftime show. We'll be right back.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
we got you.
Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Warren Tire and Service Center in Brazil is your one-stop for full service. Now under the ownership of Tom Pugh, formerly of Right Way Auto, they offer full synthetic oil changes at $39.88. Full diagnostics and repairs, brakes, suspensions, computer code checks, tires, and a whole lot more. Financing is available. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 8 till noon. Warren Tire and Service Center at the corner of 59 and 40 in Brazil. Call 812-446-2419.
Thank you for watching the 5th Annual Gobbler Games.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at yorkautomotive.com today.
You know one at York.
Grace Clinic Health Professional. Affordable, compassionate, comprehensive healthcare for the whole family. In Terre Haute and Greencastle.
Watch live, up close, and personal. The best games in the greater Wabash Valley on Indiana Sports Network.
The city of Walter Gordon, Trey Minor back here for halftime. I'm looking at. I'm not exactly sure who the team is that's coming in, but it looked like they have Gobbler Games shirts, T-shirts.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that, and maybe that's something they're giving to all the players. I'm not sure, but that was kind of interesting to see. Is they're all in the same shirt? So
yeah, I need to see if Tony can score me an extra large, a double X, the double X, not extra large. That was a long time ago. Can see if Tony Harper can score me a 2X one of those T-shirts. That's pretty cool. I'd like to have me one of those. I'd like to. I'd like to have one of those. Oh, don't listen to that guy. Don't listen to Tony Harper.
Tony's in our ear here.
He's a character over there. Of course, people at home can't. They don't know what we're laughing at. But that's okay. Here we are, 39-33. Here for halftime. Looking at some of the leading scorers for Cloverdale. Tobias Hart, 12 points. Had 9 in the second quarter with 3 threes. Donovan Newby, 9, 7 apiece for Kateka and Shabel, and then Evan Mann with 4 points all in the first quarter. Looking for the Falcons of North Vermillion, 5 points for Thoman. Bowers has 3, 12 for Graham Young, and Andre Bukas with 13. Actually, it might be 10 for Young, 2 for Grubbs. I think you said Grubbs had a bucket, so I'll adjust that.
No, it was Grubb got the pass down to Young.
Okay. So I'll leave it. But no points for Tegan Leonard, as really that's the story of the first half defensively for the Clovers. They're doing a great job on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's very surprising. You don't see Tegan Leonard get shut out too often, but that just goes to show you what that zone defense is doing for Coach Hart and Clovers, is they are containing what they need to with North Vermillion. I think he probably went into this game with the game plan of, listen, we're going to let the big men score a little bit, but Tegan Leonard can't touch the ball and can't score very much if we want to win this game, Walt.
And that very well might be the case if I'm North Vermillion and I'm Tegan Leonard. I'm just stepping back a little bit farther and I'm letting it go.
Yeah.
Kind of like, it's kind of like what we've seen some players in the past do, shoot from extremely deep, kind of make that zone extend even more. I think he'll find the spots, and I think he'll end up in double digits.
Well, and here's the thing about it is you're seeing with about 2 minutes to go here, Cloverdale's out here warming up, getting some shots up ready. We've yet to see North Vermillion enter the floor, and I'm sure that what they're doing is adjusting the game plan back there. And they're saying, if it was me and I'm Coach Phil Leonard, I'm going to find a way to probably just put the ball in Tegan Leonard's hands from the start and say, hey, listen, we got to get him going if we want to win this game. So I think they probably need to adjust that a little bit, and he needs to probably take control a little bit more, Walt.
Well, it'll be interesting to see the X's and O's here in the next 16 minutes. Cloverdale has a 6-point lead. We're nearing the conclusion of halftime. We'll step aside for a quick break and come back with the start of the third quarter right after this on the Indiana Sports Network.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Bologna's from our family to yours.
You're watching high school basketball on the Indiana Sports Network.
I'm all-pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at YorkAutomotive.com today.
You're #1 at York.
Do you have experience as an HVAC service tech? Local 157 is looking for you. Payment packages with benefits over $65 an hour. We're the place to find comfort in your career. Plumbers and steam fitters, Local 157. Kickstart a comfortable life.
Well, 8 minutes are showing on the clock as we come out here for quarter number 3. Boy, it should be a great game here in the second half. A big thanks to Excel 8 Sports, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Riddell National Bank, Warren Tire, and York Automobile. I have great memories of going to Plumbers and Steam Fitters on the east side of Terre Haute to have a church picnic for many years. Ish Kateka comes out the block. Easy to get us started.
That was a well-designed opening play right there.
It was.
They knew exactly what they wanted, and they threw it up over the top to Kateka, and he makes the easy bucket here.
Easy bucket is something that Tegan Leonard is not getting. Shoot it from there.
Yeah.
I'd let it go.
Catch and step into it.
I
if
would
I'm
let
Tegan
it go.
Leonard.
He can knock that down with regularity.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to get going. As if not, North Vermillion's chances are going to continue to dwindle.
Dowers off. Good rebounding positioning for Young underneath the basket. The ball was tipped away from him. How he got that great position, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but the one thing I'm going to say really quickly is if you're at home watching these games, is a good entry pass there for Young for the bucket, but if you are thinking about coming to the games, now is probably the time. As I'm looking outside, the snow has kind of stopped for a minute. They've got someone on the outside with the snow blower clearing off the sidewalk, so you still got 4 basketball games and a half here, so your $10 is probably still worth it at this point.
Absolutely.
We'd love to see you here in person as much as we like watching you guys listen to us at home. We want to see you here as well, so Kateka working down low.
The snow stopped before the first half was over.
Oh, yeah.
I've been looking at that. Turnovers both ways. Here comes the Clovers. And Hart, a three-pointer is off the back iron. A foul there on the rebound attempt. Would have been a 2-on-1 break opportunity. Instead, it'll be a baseline taken out about that situation.
Yeah, a little bit of an unnecessary foul for Shable there, as I think he just got caught up in the game moment there trying for that rebound, but out of position, easy foul call. North Vermillion here trying to stay close and scratch in this game as they're down 6, and I'm with you right there again. Leonard with the catch. If he's ready to shoot it, just shoot it.
My gosh. I know we want to work the offense. There's Bucas. He should have taken that shot. Got a big man up. Now he rushed it, missed it. Should have taken the first one, which was in rhythm. He did a great job of being in rhythm in the first half, and that's why he ended up with 13 points in the first half.
Well, and honestly, if he goes up, he probably gets the foul call because Kateka went up on that first one.
A swim move, missed a bucket, and here comes Leonard. Goes around a couple, a swing pass, and turned over.
I don't know. Tegan Leonard just does not look very offensive-minded today, Walt.
still looking. Oh, there's a deep one. There's a deep one for Evan Mann. This is kind of an unheralded kid, 5'11" sophomore. Does a lot for this team that you really don't even recognize. Oh, a steal. A great steal by Newbie and an easy bucket. Here comes a timeout by Coach Leonard. Lead is stretched up to 11. We'll be right back.
I am Pedro Piloni, owner of the Piloni's Steakhouse. I definitely, recommend Riddell National Bank because be honest, other banks, they're telling me no. And I went to Riddell and they're telling me yes.
With his background in the industry, we thought he had a really good chance of success.
That helped me, they pushed me to the right direction.
Riddell National Bank has always had a strong commitment to community, and bringing a high-quality restaurant like Poloni's to Brazil seemed like the right thing to do.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention, and you always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
35 points for the North Vermillion Falcons. They had 33 at the halftime break. Cloverdale held that on 39, but they scored 7. They have the biggest lead of the game at 11 points, Trey. They've really stretched this thing out quickly.
Well, and the interesting thing here coming out of the timeout is Tegan Leonard is on the bench for North Vermillion.
I saw Klugo at the scores table, and I'm thinking, that was after the turnover. I said, uh-oh, he's coming in for Leonard.
Yeah.
And he is.
And Coach Leonard was giving him the business there at the end of that timeout as he was right in his face talking to him, and I'm sure it involved with shoot the basketball. Shoot the basketball.
Ball hopping around. Dowers in the paint. Off the glass. No good. Kateka stays high with the rebound.
As every Cloverdale player is ready when they catch the basketball to possibly put it up. I mean, you saw it there. He stepped into it from white line. He was ready to shoot possibly.
And North Vermillion goes man, and they get a turnover. Should be the Bucas and Young show with this lineup on the floor right now. Cloverdale still staying in their zone defense.
Well, you got to get Bucas a touch here. As he's got to try to take one.
A travel, and that's a tough turnover right there because the pressure really wasn't there.
No, that's just shuffling the feet, not knowing what he's doing with the basketball when he's ready. So.
And Bucas had a couple of mini-me's in front of him.
Yeah.
So you had a couple 6 foot. I shouldn't say mini-me's, but I'm just saying when you look at Bucas, you look at who was in front of him.
Yeah.
It's an easy entry.
Yeah, when you got Bucas and he's 6'6", those 6-foot kids don't look very big, Walt.
They do not. They do not.
Third quarters felt a little sloppy compared to what we saw with the up and down pace in the first half.
Agreed. Inbounds pass. Newbie. Oh, boy.
Oh,
it's getting sloppy out here to the turnover. Oh, it's a tough look right there. A little George Gervin finger roll that was way short. But you know what? You stay with it, Tobin. You get the rebound.
He gets
still
the
2
bucket.
points.
Oh, Bucas going to get called for the reach-around foul there. As I thought he had good position, pretty good defense there. The ref didn't see it my way. He's going to call the foul on Bucas. That could have been a big turnover, Walt.
When's the last time you seen a finger roll?
Hey, listen, he was ready.
He
had it right there.
Ready.
He's like,
he was ready.
Oh, just a little short.
I love it.
But you like to see that quick second bounce. He gets his own rebound, gets it back in the bucket. So 9-point lead here, 3:59 to play in the third quarter as we've got a little mopping up on the floor again as we've had some kids on the floor today. So
we have good effort both ways. As here comes the inbounds from Cloverdale. Newbie has been an active participant. Boy, almost a travel there.
Well, and if you're North Vermillion, you got to go get that ball. That ball was in the air way too long for them not to pick it off.
Sticky defense by Klugo. Boy, tough. Oh, that's a tough call. That's a tough call. I would have loved to see that been a play on right there.
Yeah, Yeah, because, I mean, that was just good basketball on each side. Shable bumping, getting his way, trying to bully down there. Klugo really let him have his way,
Yeah.
stayed up and down on him, but then that very last little one looked like the hands kind of came down on him just a little bit.
And the referee, I will say, once again, did a great job of showing exactly what the call was. He motioned, to the scores table on what exactly the foul was. So, you do appreciate that. Showble misses the first, makes the second, his first point. Oh, and the ball hits the referee, stays in bounds. A silly turnover. Oh, man. It turned right back. This has been a sloppy third quarter. Very
really
sloppy
has.
third quarter.
The big question of the day is, though, where is Tegan Leonard? 3.5 to play here in the third. He's still on the bench, Walt.
I'd say, oh, boy. Turnover and a blocking foul on Dowers. Shable just took it right into his chest. Here comes Leonard. Yep. Oh, man. This has been
Foul number 11,
this has
Tegan
been
Dowers, second
rather
personal,
painful.
13 foul.
The first 5 minutes, or 4 minutes plus.
At the line, number
Both
30,
ways, I will say.
Shable,
Not just one way. It's been very sloppy both ways.
Very different third quarter compared to what we saw in the first half. There's been a lot of, I mean, it's still been the up and down action, but it's been very sloppy. It's been up and down because of all the turnovers. As compared to the first half, they were getting up and down the floor and getting after it and getting buckets. The pace is still there, but it's just sloppy.
That's a lot of movement, but no productivity in this game. As a couple of free throws are missed there by Shable.
I mean, we've got 3 minutes to go, and what is it, 8-4 in the third quarter right now?
Young, love to find him a guard. Dowers, wide open. That one needed to go down. Boy, he needed that one to go down in the worst way. I like the fact that he's shooting the ball. He's wide open. You got to shoot that.
Yeah, you have to shoot it. You can't look to make that pass. I mean, he was wide open. He just didn't hit it. I mean, if you're Coach Leonard, you'll take that shot. You just wish it went in.
Now you got to do something on the defensive end. Man up defense. Got to get a hand up.
That one rolls around every portion of the rim and doesn't go down.
Dowers a swing pass.
What a pass there by Dowers as he hits Young for the easy left-handed layup. 8-point game, 2.5 to play. North Vermillion ramping up the pressure.
Little razzle-dazzle there by Shable. And the pressure is starting to intensify a little bit. Man in the corner, no good. Bukas the rebound. Here's an opportunity for North Vermillion.
Oh, they had Leonard.
Again.
They missed him.
Dowers swings it. 3-point, no good. Young, where's the defensive box out? Oh, it's Bukas on the carom. Down to a 6-point game. Lots of offensive boards here for North Vermillion. Sticky defense here by Dolman.
Yeah, Bukas and Young down low are working hard for North Vermillion as they force a bad shot there. Leonard with the rebound. Eyes up, bringing it up the floor, guarded by Shable.
Come down and take it, young man.
Just get a screen, get one up.
There's the screen. Didn't look at the basket, Dolman. Bukas, shoot it. Yes, sir. Here comes the timeout. Should be a timeout by Coach Hart here here pretty quickly. It's down to a 4-point game.
He's going to let him play on as Shable brings it up and gets it out to the outside. Hart steps into it, misses it, and North Vermillion is taking all the momentum at the moment, Walt.
Here comes Dowers, a great pass. Taking the block. Coach Leonard wants some foul. Referee says no, play on. Newbie.
As they are letting him play at the moment.
Here comes Leonard. Frenetic action. Starting to get a little productivity. They're cutting him off on the baseline.
Entry down low to Young.
Nice cut, Dolman. Oh, and he fumbles it. Got to kick it out. Jump ball. Going to get a jump ball. That's the best thing that could have happened there for North Vermillion as they keep the possession. 47-43. Cloverdale only up by 4. Strong run by North Vermillion trying to finish this quarter out the right way.
Leonard gets it out here to Thoman. He's looking around. Swings it to Young. Young gives it to Dowers. Back up top here. Swinging it to Leonard. He gets it down to Young.
You love that short corner right there.
That's just a good look on that baseline right there as we are at a 2-point game, Walt.
Here comes Leonard, the pressure. They get it across the 10-second line. And there's your timeout by Coach Hart. 28.6 to go in the quarter. We'll be right back.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
28.6 as remains in the third quarter. Cloverdale coming out of the timeout. See if they hold for one and what kind of look we can get. Could take it. Could be setting a screen. The count is on. Got to make a move. Now the clock's back off. Shable getting off the ball. He gets it back from Kateka. Up and under. Gets his carom. He scores it. 49-45. Your score after 3 quarters. We'll be back after a fourth after this break.
Do you have experience as an HVAC service tech? Local 157 is looking for you. Payment packages with benefits over $65 an hour. We're the place to find comfort in your career. Plumbers and steam fitters, Local 157. Kickstart a comfortable life.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
You are watching the 5th annual Gobbler Games.
Trey, the last 4 minutes of the quarter belong to North Vermillion. They got this lead down to 4.
Well, and everything changed when they started to take care of the basketball, Walt. They kept up that frenetic pace like you were talking about, but they controlled the basketball. And one thing I want to say is kudos to Tegan Leonard. You know he's the star of this North Vermillion team. Yep. He loves to put the ball in the bucket, and he's good at it. Still scoreless after 3, but he has not lost anything with defensive intensity as that kid is still in the game. He's still engaged, and he's playing hard for his team, and that's the reason they're only down 4 right now, because that game was slipping away from him there in the early third.
It was all but gone.
Yeah.
I mean, they looked dead to rights. They were lifeless. Here come the Clovers with the possession to start the quarter. The ball tipped. It'll be, off who?
Ooh. Man, good effort there by Thoman, as I thought he was going to be able to throw it off Kateka, but I think he came down with it.
Great camera work there, as you see. This inbounds pass. They get this thing in. Shable. Get things started once again. Start the quarter going down on the block. Kateka, strong, gets fouled. Not a lot of contact, maybe on the wrist, probably. Arm, maybe.
I'm guessing he's going to call this on Young.
Yep.
Young just got the hand in there a little bit.
Young played a really good game. Just a 6'2" sophomore. Has looked really good here tonight, this afternoon. Kateka.
That's a sweet stroke at the free throw line
it
for
is.
a 6'10" man.
It really is, and they're going to have to continue to work on their free throw shooting. As a team last year, just 63% from the line. Got to improve from that. Kateka 65% last year. He knocks down a pair, which those are the 2 that matter at this point. 6-point lead. Leonard would have loved to see him take that shot.
I thought he was going to step into it, and he just didn't.
It's not looking at the basket.
This is winning time, Walt. It's fourth quarter, 7.5 to play. Your best player's got to start shooting.
Bucas off the mark. Good rebound there by Newby. Here comes Shable.
Oh, I thought they were going to give it to
Almost
Man.
stripped him.
Oh,
and
they
got
did
it.
strip him.
Yep.
Leonard with the defense.
Dowers brings it across. He's getting hounded. Need an outlet. Bucas.
Good play. Bucas with soft hands there in the middle for that little floater. 4-point game. Full court press here by North Vermillion.
You love that hounding defense by the Falcons. Up top. Kateka lays it in.
I mean, and Trey Shable knows where he's at all times.
Yeah,
and
just
all
up.
he does is throw it up.
Just up there. Just get it up there. Leonard. Leonard doing a lot off the ball, cutting. His teammates getting a lot of open looks because of the activity that he draws.
Yeah. And I still would not mind seeing him take one up high, even from the white line, and just see one go through the net. And I think he might catch fire here with 6 minutes to play.
Also, still would love to see him at the free throw line area. Could have taken that guy in front of him. Man is shorter than him. And then you have Young, who misses the three.
Oh.
And Thoman, no, not the 17-footer. Get out of there. Here comes Newby. Dribble a little high. Gets it across the Hart. Newby, great drive off the glass.
2 is good for Newby.
Just used his body to perfection there, Walt. Good
Down
pass.
low, Young, too easy.
Yep.
How many of those have Young scored down low like that?
Hey, he's ready to catch the basketball, knows what to do with it.
Tobias Hart, the stutter, and no help defense. And he's got an easy two. Here we go with this pace.
That's that transition defense we talked about from North Vermillion in the first half. It's not gotten any better, Walt.
8-point lead by the Clovers. Decent offense at most of the game here by both of these teams. Small pockets of turnovers. Take it. Tegan Leonard short. Still wanting to take it, though. That's okay.
I want him to take it, but that's the product of not looking for your shot most of the game. His legs weren't underneath him.
Good drive. Could be the travel. They say he kept his pivot foot. Newby on the drive. We're going to get a foul. Taken out of bounds, I do believe.
And I feel like Tobias Hart's got away with a few of those drag foot pivots there. I've seen a couple travels, I thought.
Oh, we're getting free throws.
Yep.
Oh, I thought we were going to say take it out of bounds, but he was pointing to the free throw line. Excuse me.
Newby going to be at the line for 2 here with an 8-point lead.
At the line is number 24.
Big
Donovan
free
Newby.
throws here as we could stretch this thing out to a 10-point game. We make the second one. Newby had 9 in the first half. Has got 5 so far in the second. Trying to make it 6. He does not.
Feels like a big possession here.
Ends too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
That's Wyatt over there, isn't it?
You are watching the 5th annual Gobbler Games.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants. We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Well, here we are, 4.5 to play, 8-point lead for the Clovers. I'm going to take a second to thank the people behind the scenes, the camera operators. We got a few of them out there today. I think Wyatt Foster, Kanan Harper are doing those for us in this game. Video technician Keith Lawson, producer and director, none other than Tony Harper. Jackson Hunt as well on the camera operator. So
I
those
drew a
guys
blank.
doing what they
I
do
was
behind
throwing a
the
blank
scenes.
on his first name. Yeah, and his dad's Ace.
Yeah.
But I couldn't remember Jackson's first name all of a sudden.
Oh,
almost a
there's going to be
turnover.
a steal.
There it is.
Dowers with the easy score as it's a 6-point game with 4 to play.
Dowers was first bucket of the second half. You know, last year Cloverdale had Duncan, who handled the ball so well. This year don't quite have the ball handling that they had last year. And teams are going to press them and try to turn them over. And it'll be interesting. It's a nice bucket there by Shable.
I mean, I think Shable's your answer for Cloverdale handling the basketball, but sometimes he's a little too quick with it. And he does dribble the ball pretty high.
Yeah, he and Newby both as almost a steal there. Step in for Dowers.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, boy. Good thing you got Bukas there to clean up the mess. But to me, both of them can dribble a little high.
Yeah.
And that's where you get the trouble.
He's got no problem handling the basketball, like you said. He's just got to get a little lower. Skateka working hard down low. Bukas with the defense, trying to front him as much as he can.
Clock almost down to 3 minutes.
Still only a 6-point game, so nobody's running away with it for sure.
Foul situation, 2 fouls have been committed by North Vermillion, 1 by Cloverdale. So 5 fouls against.
It was close. Cloverdale's got to be able to get the basketball in here. They're struggling a little bit with it.
Newby looking and out of bounds.
Yep.
Tough angle.
Yeah. It's Tegan Leonard with great defense there. Just deny, and he was able to get the turnover, just throwing it away.
2:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Falcons with the ball, down 2 possessions.
And get it into Bukas. He swings it cross court to Dowers.
Gotta hit
Laces
it. He does.
That's a 1-point game, folks. Big bucket by Dowers as North Vermillion still with the pressure. Shable's able to break it this time. All the way to the rim, uncontested for the easy layup. Back up to 3, just over 2 to play.
Leonard.
He was thinking about it, Walt.
He needs to do more than think.
2 minutes to go. He can't pick his spots now. He's just got to shoot.
Bukas got the ball stripped from him. That's a big turnover.
Well,
there,
he turned and looked cross court, and it wasn't there, and he got messed up.
Cloverdale can get this thing back to a 2-possession game. Thoman, sticky defense.
Hounded by Thoman.
Baseline run, absorb some contact, up and good. Is Hart.
That's a heady play right there.
5-point disadvantage. Young in the corner, big!
Ooh.
Big bucket by Graham Young.
Ice in the veins, and there's,
almost a turnover.
Thoman working hard on Shable.
North Vermillion can be very aggressive. Boy, just a little bit that's a touch foul. A lot of contact, and then that. They can be very aggressive, now only the 13th foul.
Well, they've called it so loose all game long. I hate to see that be a foul right there in that in that spot. I mean, I agree it probably was a foul, but the way they've called the game, you got to let that go.
Timeout here by North Vermillion. Full timeout. We'll be right back.
Here at Mossy Oak Properties, Indiana Land and Lifestyle, we know dirt. Last year, this piece of property produced 50 acres of beans. It's a little low on nitrogen, and the pH is 6.8.
Oh, and they also had cattle on here.
When it comes to knowing your ground, isn't it important to have a realtor who does as well?
And that's no bull.
For all your Indiana land needs, check us out at indianalandandlifestyle.com. We are your Indiana land specialists.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Baloney's from our family to yours.
Do you have experience as a licensed plumber? Local 157 is looking for you. Payment packages with benefits over $65 an hour. We're the place to find comfort in your career. Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Local 157. Kickstart a comfortable life.
Well, 1:12 to go on the clock. A 2-point lead for the Clovers as Coach Leonard called that timeout and to get things set. What do you expect the last, 72 seconds of this game? Regulation, I should say.
Well, I think you're going to see swarming defense on North Vermillion side as they've shown right here in the last couple minutes that they put the pressure on. They're kind of breaking Cloverdale down a little bit, making bad decisions. So I expect to see a lot of defensive pressure starting right now. They need a turnover to try to tie this game up, Walt.
Shable out of bounds to Kateka. They give it right back to him.
Ooh.
A foul. We have the foul on Young, I think. But the tie-up would have been Bucas. They're saying the foul first, though. He's going to get 2 free throws.
I think the refs are talking about it. They're not sure if it was on the ground.
I thought it was on the ground. He wasn't close to shooting.
I don't think he was going for the shot.
No.
He was looking to get to the basket and score the layup.
Oh, they're saying 2 free throws. Oh,
I disagree. I disagree.
That's a tough call for North Vermillion there.
Oh, and the ref is telling Coach Leonard to get back in his box. And I think he had a legit argument there, Walt.
Yeah, he did. But Cloverdale being the aggressors at every turn. And they're in the bonus. 2 shots for Shable.
Calls on number 11, Tegan Dowers, third person.
So many times if you're aggressive, you get the call.
Yeah, 100%. And Shable, he is aggressive.
Yep.
I mean, when he takes the basketball, he's looking to get downhill.
Cloverdale's got 2 men back. I do like that. You're not going to give up anything easy as he knocks down a pair. Here comes North Vermillion down 4. Still can go for 2, but you need something fairly quickly. Dowers steps back 3, knocks it down.
Boy, and he does that like he was shooting in the backyard, Walt, as he just knocked it down with ease. 1-point game, double team by North Vermillion. They go for the steal.
Turnover. Gets it across the 10-second line. Newbie. How soon do you foul? Newbie.
Here comes the defense. He's dribbling out of it.
And they got the foul with Leonard. It's probably his second, maybe. So you get 2 free throws here by Newbie. Oh, 4th foul. I didn't realize it was 4th foul.
I did not realize he had 4 either.
Wow, okay.
Shooting number 24, Donovan Newby, 2 shots.
Boy, what a ball game today, though, Walt.
Absolutely.
I mean, just great on both sides for the most part.
Donovan Newby, the 6'2 junior, coolly knocks down his first free throw.
Even if he makes this one, still a 1-possession ball game with 40.1 on the clock.
He's got 17, now 18 as he knocks down the pair. And a timeout by Coach Hart.
Timeout, Cloverdale.
I don't know if it's a 30 or a full. We'll step aside for this 30-second timeout and be right back.
I'm Steve Guernsey, and this is my account. When my brother and I decided to open a hardware store here in Brazil, Indiana, it was really important for us to stay local. Since the beginning, Riddell National Bank has been instrumental in all aspects of our business. The financing department has been wonderful. They've also helped us with some financing for our digital sign and for our roof. And most recently, they're helping us with our expansion. They are there to be a partner with you, and I tell you, they've been a really, really good asset for us.
Sports the way they are meant to be, live, up close, and personal on Indiana Sports Network.
West Vigo and Eastern Green will follow this contest. We will not have it on our airwaves here, the Indiana Sports Network. The next one we will have will be the 4 o'clock game, Northview and Greencastle. But here, 40 seconds left, as there's a 3-point lead by Greencastle. They just knocked down 2 free throws. North Vermillion with the ball and an opportunity. I like them coming up to make sure they can't roll the ball down the floor. Here comes Leonard.
Well,
little zone defense here to make them take some time.
We're in territory for a chance for some free basketball.
Yeah. Dowers has knocked down a couple in a row, looking for another. That was a little short. Big offensive rebound because the clock, the arrow was going the other way, so a big rebound. North Vermillion is going to get a timeout and draw something up. We'll be right back with 20 seconds to go.
Warren Tire and Service Center in Brazil is your one stop for full service. Now under the ownership of Tom Pugh, formerly of Right Way Auto, they offer full synthetic oil changes at $39.88. Full diagnostics and repairs, brakes, suspensions, computer code checks, tires, and a whole lot more. Financing is available. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 8 till noon. Warren Tire and Service Center at the corner of 59 and 40 in Brazil. Call 812-446-2419.
Thank you for watching the 5th Annual Gobbler Games.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at yorkautomotive.com today.
You're number 1 at York.
Watch live, up close, and personal the best games in the greater Wabash Valley on Indiana Sports Network.
20.7 seconds to go. North Vermillion down 3 points with the ball. Trey, what do you draw up here for this possession? Do you go for 2 or do you go for 3 at the time?
I think you're probably going to go for 3 here. I mean, if it's me, I'm going to take the easy 2 if we can and try to get, the foul game going, one more possession. You're probably looking to draw something up here, and everybody thinks it's going to go to Tegan Leonard, but if it's me, I'm going to try to get Dowers free and let him knock one down. He's had a couple knocked down today, shooting it in rhythm, so we'll see what Coach Leonard's drawn up here.
Tegan Leonard taking the ball out of bounds. Always got to watch the guy that's an inbounder. And they do. Dowers picks up his dribble. Now Leonard with 13. Leonard probing. 2 on him. And another timeout. They didn't get what they wanted. They're going to call a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep this one right here. You can see North Vermillion did not like what they were seeing.
Well, the best opportunity they had, they missed, and that was right as it came out. Leonard throws it to Dowers, and if Dowers gives it right back to him, he walks into at least a good open opportunity, as Cloverdale did not sink to him. And instead, he started to cut through the middle, and I think that was the difference right there, is it kind of got out of rhythm at that point.
9.1 seconds. We took more than half the time that we had. And so now you really do feel like you have to go for 3 unless you can get a 2 in the first couple of seconds.
I think without a doubt they're looking for the last shot and a 3 to tie the game here, Walt. Is to run off 11 seconds, not get anything close, and have to call another timeout. Coach Leonard is drawing up something to take a 3 here, and it's probably going to go by Tegan Leonard.
And that was the last timeout that you had for North Vermillion. Don't forget that Graham Young, who was taking the ball out of bounds, watch him in the corner. He's hit a couple of 3s in the corner to see if he gets lost. Here comes Dowers. Now to Graham Young. Pump fake, tries to draw a defender off the back iron. And Cloverdale is going to get out of this thing with a 68-65 victory, as North Vermillion couldn't get a good look to end the game.
Yeah, you could tell they were trying to get to Leonard. Good swarming defense by Cloverdale, and Young just stepped into something that really wasn't there. I would have liked to see him try to swip it to the other side there and give Dowers a look at least.
Big victory for Cloverdale. Both of these teams were starting their season with this contest, as Cloverdale goes to 1-0, and North Vermillion, a very heady North Vermillion squad. They've got a lot that they've returned, and there's a lot to work with for these Falcons.
North Vermillion is just gritty. I mean, they stayed in that game because of their aggressiveness on the defensive side of the ball. Ultimately, the Clovers and their game was too much, but that was a good basketball game all the way around.
And quickly, the Clovers, what you like from them?
I really liked in the first half with Hart being able to step into some shots and knock those 3s down, but as much as he kind of goes crazy offensively in Trey Shable, he was able to control the game and get enough buckets down low with Kateka that Kateka had probably a quiet 13, 15 points.
Yeah, something like that.
We didn't even really call his name a lot, but that's what 6'10 does for you. You're able to just kind of sneak in there, grab some rebounds, put some buckets in there. So just an all-around good offensive game by Cloverdale, I thought.
68-65, the Clovers get the victory here at the Gobbler Games Shootout. We'll step aside and be off air for, about an hour and a half or so. I'll come back, I'd say right around 3:50, 3:55 for our 4 o'clock game. As we mentioned, Northview against Greencastle, the host school. should be a great one. For my partner, Trey Minot, I'm Walter Gordon saying, well, so long for now. We'll see you in about an hour and a half.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.